Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Have a seat. Let's chit chat about the what they call them, Married to Medicine. We on season 10, y'all. Season 10. This is episode 1, and a lot has been jumped off. We got some new additions, some old additions, and some exclusions. OMG. Again, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you have not already subscribed, please do that. Well. Married to Medicine. I miss Mariah. Don't you miss Mariah? Ooh. She about the only one I miss who ain't on that show. I don't know about Carrie. It's just, yeah, not really. Who else ain't on there no more? Neela, yeah. I mean, she was cool. She was all right. I'd rather see her than I see Carrie. Who else was on that show? The attorney chick who got pregnant last year and had a baby. I would have liked to see her, her and her family develop. But I think she may have been just a little bit too immature. You know what I'm saying? Who else was on there? The dentist girl who was reading for filth. Yeah, she had heavily by the rope. She would have been a good addition. I liked her attitude. She was real strong-headed, but it is what it is. They're not here no more. So we're going to get into who's there. We still got Eugene and Toya. We still got Cecil and Dr. Simone. We still got Dr. Jackie and Curtis, but this episode he was in what's that place? The DR, Dominican Republic. I wonder what was he doing over there. We're gonna find out. Hopefully nothing bad. Heavenly and Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon. Now this episode wasn't really long, so I don't think this is gonna be a long drawn out anything like I've been doing other shows, right? But yeah, so Ramon, we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. We start off where they doing a little montage of people doing this and people doing that. But the real crux of it was when Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie and Phaedra all met up, okay? Apparently Phaedra is doing some kind of partnering with this closet full of goodies, okay, called The Vault. So again, partner of The Vault, there you go. There go Phaedra looking like she's younger than what she is, and real light makeup and everything. I mean, now I'm just going to say it like I'm going to say it. I would really like to see these wigs look a lot better. They look like they just hair hats sitting on top of their head. And you can really tell where the wig starts and stops. And I've always been under the guys that when you wear hair pieces, it's supposed to look like your hair, even though we know it ain't. It's supposed to look like it's your hair. Now, I have always seen Naomi Campbell rock anything, and it looked like it's her hair, even though we know it's not. So I'm going to need Phaedra. She ain't the only one. She ain't the only one, child. Now, I've seen some better units with Dr. Heavenly. She was there too. There's one of the jackets. You can see in the background, there's some chinchillas and furs and whatnot that is at the vault looking scrumptious. Ooh, I want me a chinchilla. Now, I got me a little fake faux fur sitting up here. So I call it my black faux lep chilla. Because it's black. It's faux. It got a little leopard and it got a little chinchilla in it. My faux black lepchilla. That's what I call it. And it is so comfy and warm. I'm gonna wear it when I go to Memphis next month. Yes. I may take some pictures. You can see me on the gram. And that is at All Day Ray Ray. There's a name right there when you see me on the gram, IG at All Day Ray Ray. But yeah, so Dr. Heavenly, as you can see, she's there and she's sporting, I guess that's rhinestone. It didn't look all that expensive, but I guess if you have that many in a coat, I don't know. I don't have that type of money to be even invited to the vault. However, that jacket didn't look, like the other ones I saw over there, but never mind that. So then Jackie came, like I said, and she came through strutting. They just chat-shitting about things and getting a little reacquainted, like that. They all know Phaedra, of course. She's jack of all trades and going down there. So apparently she's dating or was dating, because news is she ain't dating the doctor no more. Apparently, she said he's a pediatric cardiologist, and I think he works in Africa. He is, I think she may have said Nigerian or just African. Either way, that's her connection to being married to medicine, even though she ain't married. But that's never really a deal breaker, since Quad is still on the show, child, and she been divorced medicine. Okay, I don't even think she's in that field of pharmaceuticals, but I could be wrong. We're gonna find out later on in this season. So yeah, they down to the vault looking at stuff, and I think that coat is what Heavenly was gonna buy. She mentioned dressing up or dressing down for Dr. Damon. Let me get some water, child. My throat a little perked. Hold on. Yes. I had to wet my whistle. Anywho, so they down there and they just chit-chatting about things, shooting the breeze and talking about Quad and talking about Dr. Dre and his new soon-to-be wife, Lateasha, better known as Sweet Tea. So next we got Cecil and Dr. Simone, child. Dr. Simone. They having dinner. They are inviting over Eugene and Toya, and we gonna meet Dr. G and Sweet Tea, okay? So, we got Dr. Simone, we got Cecil helping out. He's a real estate agent. All right. I guess no more kids for us, child. Ooh, that was a disaster, wasn't it? Anywho, so they talking about things, getting reacquainted with everything, and luckily they shut that book down, How to Be Married or whatever the case it was, because they started going back and forth about why they was about to get a divorce. So they friend, Dr. Omarosa, or whatever her name is, convinced them not to do it because it sounds like they just, really agreed to disagree on some things, and it was, dredging up old feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what that was. So I'm glad that they canned that book, because, you just want to stay happy. If that's their whole goal is to be married, then they need to, and it sounds like they are a agree to disagree kind of couple, if you ask me. I could be wrong, but whatever. So in the midst of, them inviting folks over, we got Eugene and Toya coming through. I'm like, all right, there go Toya, y'all. She looking good, both her and Eugene. Then lost some pounds. All right, especially Dr. Eugene. He must have been really big because he's still real round. No shade. I'm just saying. I'm glad that they're getting their health more in order and more together, which is wonderful. And then we got Dr. G. Yeah, baby, looking good with his beard and everything. There go his girl, sweet tea child. And they just looking all scrumdiddlyumptious and everything, getting to know each other. Now, Cecil said something I didn't agree with, where he said how Dr. G has leveled up. I don't think that was a kind thing to say. I don't, I understand folks may have some hurt feelings or they may feel a certain way, but that was real insulting to Quad, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't think that was a cool thing to say. Like I said, I think that, folks need to stay in their lane and just really, mind the business that pays them. And I don't think that pays him very well. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, child. So anywho, and that's her twin sister, y'all. But yeah, like I was saying, Cecil said something that wasn't quite right, but it is what it is. So next we got Alaura is going to her prom. She's be going away for college. Dr. Heavenly don't really want her to go away. She don't want her to do what she did and meet a man and go away with him and whatnot. But hey, Alaura seemed like she been trying to do her own thing for a while and couldn't, of course. But now that she got the opportunity, it seems like she's on her way out the dizzo. So yeah, Alaura is shopping for prom dresses. And you know what? There was 3 that they showcased. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Here's the first one, right? I thought that was really cute. Now she came out with her, looking good. That was another one, right? And she came out, first and sticking her tongue like, yeah, baby, this is me. But this is my favorite, so I'm showing it more than once. That's my favorite, right? And of course, that was, that's my third favorite. But my second favorite was this gold number. That's pretty cute. With the jacket and everything. Everything had a slit and everything, looking real nice. But Laura is ready to go. Laura is ready to go. For real, for real. But yeah, that was pretty cute. It was about $2,700 and whatnot. So now they're getting to show us how much stuff costing y'all. I think they heard us talking because we sick and tired of the cheapness that goes on in Atlanta. So I think they're starting to show price tags like they do over here on the West Coast with the Beverly Hills girls and the OC girls. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's about time because folks been on this show long enough for us to see some money being spent. Okay, and if money ain't being spent, then maybe something going on. Anywho, we got the hold down. Now apparently the hold down, and I ain't gonna even say what folks are saying about the hold down, but what I'm gonna say is that is the Bravo's part of their engagement party, meaning Dr. G and Lateasha, aka Sweet Tea, right? So they got their hold down party going on, and they're being introduced and whatnot and not what. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Sweet Tea, she made some comments that sound like she may be a gold digger. It sounded a little rough if you ask me. I was, like, okay, girl, something don't sound right. It sounds real gold diggerish, Like I said, now this is her twin sister, right? Now the hold down it's a celebration, like I said, between her and Dr. G, and they're inviting folks over and they're getting to know each other. And Sweet Tea, made a comment when she was asked by Dr. Heavenly, so what's the best thing about being engaged? And Sweet Tea said access to the money. Then we find out that Sweet Tea got introduced to Dr. G through a DM. Once, she was watching a show and pretty much played on his and tugged on his heartstrings. We all know, all of us who watched the show know that he wanted a wife who would, be more, wifely duty type of situation, still work, do her, but he wanted, a family. And her first DM was that I can give you what you need and what you want, and put a baby emoji in the message. And he responded. Now, we all know that he cheated on Quad with the girl, going to the hotel, meeting her and I believe meeting her in his DMs too. And, it's real gold diggerish Sweet Tea. But she got her man. I mean, she knew what he liked. She gave him what he liked and told him, I can give you what you need. She's young. She's around 31 years old. So she's well equipped to, have some babies. She got a good 6 years of baby making time. So they can give him at least two. All gold diggers do at least two, from my understanding. But anywho, yeah, she met him through the DMs, child. Woo, that was a little something. Real telling, right? So they just keep talking and talking about things, and they end up talking about Quad in her house. Hello, the house that Quad used to stay in. They going back and forth about how things have changed since Sweet Tea has moved in. And they talking about Quad, and Toya asks, what's her name? A lawyer girl. I forgot her name. Phaedra, child. Did she help Quad, who wasn't even there for the conversation, child? Did you help Quad with her DUI? Everybody looking like, what is Toya talking about? And so was Phaedra, like, what? I don't know nothing about no DUI child. And Toya's like, yeah, looked up her real name, Quadra, whatever. I forgot how you say her name. Quadranisa, something. Anyway, and she said, yeah, it said she had DUI. I was wondering if you helped her out with it. And they, ain't nobody really talking about that. But Toya, like, okay, Toya, you just being real trifling and messy about that right there. That was, way too much. And then Dr. Heavenly and her trifling mouth, just adding fuel to the fire and just going back and forth, and questioning, things. And so finally, Kanisha, Sweet Tea's twin, had to yell at these ladies about, hey, stop yelling. The lady of the house has something to say. So she was like, let's not talk about Quad. This is about our engagements. Let's just, shift the conversation. And the guys, looking from a distance, like, oh, there they go. They starting up. Child, this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a plum mess. Told you this wasn't gonna be long. But anyway, hey, did y'all see the episode? Child, I can't wait for this season because apparently there's going to be some conversations had between Quad and Sweet Tea, and It's gonna be real interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. But yeah, that was Married to Medicine, y'all. Season 10, episode 1. I hope to see you back. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll check you out later. Check me out later. Bye.
It's as easy as one